That's the niche. Well, and I remember the landing strip there was a thing for a little
Yeah.
while, and then one girl even made like an echelon that pointed down, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
So
so weird the trends how they move.
so then you have that, and then remember the tramp stamp. Any girl had a tramp stamp, she was a stripper, and you had to get with that chick, right? Because that's what they do. And I
Now
remember
everybody has the tramp stamp.
even at the time, people were like, "Oh, imagine when she's old and what that's going to look like. She'll have to explain that to her grandkids." No, she won't, because her grandkids they've got piercings through their nipples now.
Well, yeah, the dream catcher, the underboob dream catcher, and then that was there for a while, and now there's those thigh ones, the ones that cover like the quadricep.
Yeah, I call those
So,
boob chandeliers.
Dude, I don't like. I'm a tattoo guy. I don't like those ones.
No, I'm okay with tats. It's just like not that many tats. But and so that was escalation, then there's the tramp stamp, and then there's I'm going to get my tongue pierced. So for no other reason than to,
the bar in the tongue.
And then I don't know how this got started, but it's the splitting of the tongue. So it looks like you have a snake tongue, like you have two separate tongues and stuff like that. I'm just like, why the fuck would you want to, like, who would think of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Think to do something like that, but escalation, man. And then now it's like titty piercings and stuff like that. All that stuff is escalation. And
I'm just old fashioned. What happened to a girl with a landing strip and a sleeve and a half sleeve?
I feel bad because it's like I deal, I'm going to I do this every year. I go to the AVN Awards and I do interviews with Domo and some of the other girls, because we have friends of the show that are in the business, right?
You don't gotta explain it to me. You read the articles, I get it.
To you. Yeah, I know. Rolo, how can you hang out with these girls? Isn't that against who you really are?
They're hanging with me.
No, not at all. not at all. I actually love sex. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like what would Jesus do? He'd hang out with prostitutes. So do what Jesus does.
Interview them, find out what they're all about. Right?
Exactly.
So I'll probably be going to that. I think it's the last week of January, and I always get run up the flagpole for that one for going to those. But so we'll have them on there, and I'll be talking to these girls. And I'm fascinated, but like, what on earth possessed you to get like the snake tongue thing, But I think what's interesting about that is the just sort of the response that I get from these girls, but just getting to understanding who they are. Most of them, like half of them are single moms, half of them like are just sort of like very domestic outside of whatever it is whatever else that they do.